Just leaving the customer's house right now. Did some pressure washing and got them signed up for an annual contract, so that's pretty cool. Oof. What's going on? What's going on? Come on in. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on in. Man, it is it is hot out here in Texas today, man. Hot out here in Texas. I was originally gonna go live when I was at the customer's house, but it just honestly yeah, y'all come on in, come on in. I was trying to I was trying to debate between I didn't know if I wanted to stop at the store. I don't know what I've been craving honestly for dinner, but I know I do need to take my ass to the gym today though. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna take the gym. But in my defense, I had a um, I had a sciatic nerve issue like a week ago, and I'm just now like being able to like bend over and no diddy. Um, I'm just now being able to kind of like go back to normal functionalities and things like that. So I was a little worried about that today while I was at work. Was how my back was going to react and all that jazz. But luckily it did well. Luckily it did well. So, but so I saw a policeman. But yeah, luckily my back's been doing great, and I haven't been having any issues. So that's always a plus. What's going on with y'all, man? What are y'all on today? It's a slow start today. Actually, right where I'm passing now, I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's an office space that I'm looking at right now. They literally just built them or finished building them like a month or two ago. So that's a new location that I'm looking at. That one has like the office and the warehouse. So it's going to be a lot more, like it's going to have more functionality other than just, just kind of renting out an office space. But as of right now, I just need to be able to have something that, I can kind of work out of and not really like have too many distractions around me. So it's kind of where I'm at with that right now. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, it's reading 100 degrees right now outside. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You better speed up because I ain't slowing down, big dog. Let me stop. Let me be nice. Let me be nice. I feel like that's something that I need to work on this year is being a lot nicer when I'm on the road. Honestly, when I was younger, I used to do a lot more road rage, and then it got better, and it got worse. So I kind of just try to be in my own little world, in my own zone, whenever I'm driving. Because I'll be honest with you, it's just not, to me, it's just not worth it, right? Like, as men, typically, we take road rage to like a whole other level. And man, I'm just not with it anymore, Like, unless I really need to get to that level, to that point, I will, but I try to refrain from it, honestly. I do my best to stay away from that. You know what I mean? Which I do, honestly, I do terrible at. That's something I still need to work on. But anyways, completely off topic. But back on topic, one of the cool things, so these A-frame hats, I got a couple that are getting made for the company now. I got to get some shirts done for some of the new guys. What else? Oh, we're looking and getting to we're looking into getting the van wrapped. But right now, the work van is like almost like sound like a cherry red. And right now, I'm trying to debate if I should get some sort of graphic wrap that can go with the red, right? Because eventually I do want to upgrade to like a Ford Connect, or some sort of Sprinter van type ordeal. But for now, right, the work van works great. I do got to get the back a little bit more. I want to build it out where I can actually have certain dedicated places for certain things, and then probably mount like a ladder rack, a rack for the ladder, so that way we can have the ladder up top. And then, so what I've been debating, if I'm going to if I'm gonna have the car, like if I'm gonna wrap the car in black and then have them do the decals, or do I just get the decals that will fit with this color, but then it won't be the company's brand colors? So it's a lot of, you know what I mean, like kind of going back and forth mentally of like what I actually want to do. So I'm not really sure, but I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, I'll make a decision. And honestly, like I always tell, sorry as hell. I was streaming on Twitch last night, and the boy's tired. But like I always tell everyone, right? If you just make a decision, as long as it's not an irreversible decision, then you're good. You know what I mean? Like, if you make a decision and you're kind of locked into a contract, or right, like it's something that can be a lot worse than just a quick fix. That's different. But if I wrap it black, I could just add the decals. If we just do the full wrapping, which is like $3,000 to $5,000 ish, they could just wrap the whole thing black and have the decals and all that. If I do a partial wrap, which is like $1,200 to $2,000, like I said, I'm just trying to get a couple of companies to give me some like mock-ups of what a partial wrap would look like, but we'll see. So I feel like the frames on this thing sometimes are pretty weird, but Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know what I mean? Like, I think the biggest thing that I want to go for is really like is buckling down on brand this year. That's really been one of my biggest things. Is, you know, one, spending way more money on ads, you know, door hangers, things like that, and then of course increasing, you know, our customer retention and blah 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 blah. Like, and again, if you guys are into it, you're more than welcome to check out my channel. I have so far 2 videos kind of explaining all the stuff that I'm talking about, but these are just like my random thoughts that I'm having on my drive home. So but yeah, luckily, like I said, this is our second customer that we've been able to get on a quarterly plan, which is great. Because again, it increases the LTV, right? Like the cost of, like, how much can we make a customer worth, right? So if I pay $35 for a customer and we get them on a quarterly, an annual cleaning, right? Or a quarterly cleaning, then we just spent 35, right? And then each cleaning, let's just give or take, right, is $250, give or take. Our average cleaning is about $349, but it depends too, right? Because if you get on a service contract for a quarterly, you get 15% off, and then bi-quarterly, you get 10% off. So, you know what I mean? So like I said, give or take, let's just say $250. But if we take a customer that we spent $35 on, and pretty much let's just say they're on a quarterly, and they spend $250 with us every single, you know, quarter, that's, you know, $1,000 that we just received, not including tips, right? Because obviously we do get tips for doing a great job, and not that I ever, you know, requested, or, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel if you do a great job, people are going to tip you for it. If they like you, they like your personality, they're going to tip you well. So me and most of my technicians, we get tipped because we're really good people's persons. People persons. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But anyways, my point is that we just turned a $35 lead into $1,000 of additional revenue to the company every single year. So, like I said, at the end of the day, you know, I'm no Alex Hormozi or anything like that, but I know a thing or two about business, and I love Alex Hormozi. I think he's one of the amazing goats of our generation when it comes to business and information and things like that. So, but anyways, we're going on 15 minutes. Haven't gotten nobody to jump on. That's crazy. Where y'all at? Get your asses in here. That's cool. We'll probably go live later. And so that way, ooh, look at that. Interesting. I didn't know we could do that. Okay, cool. But anyways, I'm almost at the house, and I'm ready to shower, get out of these fucking clothes. Because as you can tell, your boy is in all black. So, you know what? I'll say that for the next live. Not even gonna worry about it right now. But anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. Although y'all asses didn't come into the live, but that's all good. I'll catch y'all on the next one. For anyone who is interested in seeing my personal hobby, what I do on the side other than business, Twitch, I stream give or take every other night, but I will be on there tonight. So anyways, you guys have a great one. I'll see y'all in a little bit, and yeah, have a great day, guys.